What's good, people? Let's get some more people in the chat room this Friday evening, Friday the 13th, I believe. Is it Friday the 13th? I believe so. Let me see. Friday the 13th. All right, so today I'm going to give my input or my thoughts on why USA soccer sucks. And with that being said, since they didn't qualify for the World Cup, I'll be cheering for the Ghana Blackstars. Hopefully they make it. I can't name not one person on the Blackstars. I think one of the Boatengs still might be playing. But yeah, I will be rooting for the Blackstars. I think the Nigerian team made it, the Green Eagles. I believe they made it, but I would definitely be rooting for the Blackstars, the Ghana Blackstars this World Cup, because USA soccer just sucks. And I'm going to get into why they suck. And then also, if you guys, any of you all watching or interested in peace, what's up, Doug? I see you, fam. If any of you guys are interested in traveling or climbing Mount Kilimanjaro, to be more specific, I plan on taking a group on 2018. It'll be December of 2018. So if you are interested, let's go ahead and start saving for that. I'll get into some more details on that as well. Let's get some more people in the chat room. I'm actually headed to Athens tomorrow, University of Georgia, my alma mater, to check out. It's our homecoming, so I will be definitely participating in some homecoming activities tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to that as well. As far as USA soccer, okay, reason why they're terrible. All right, so what we have to understand about soccer is, first and foremost, as a good friend of mine told me, it is considered a poverty sport, okay? So, kids who are interested in getting out of the favelas, if that's what they're called in Brazil, in the hood, just like here in America, they want to do it via sports, or they dream or they're inspired to do it via a sport or entertainment. So here in America, you're an entertainer or you play football or basketball. And that's where we're at. Until soccer, okay, American soccer, well, soccer is American, it's called football everywhere else, but here it's called soccer. Until they can figure out a way to convince kids in the hood, okay, to put down the basketballs and put down the footballs and pick up, or you can't touch it, but kick a soccer ball, there is no hope for the USA soccer team. Our best talent is playing football and basketball. So I don't know how they're going to do it, but they need to convince these kids, put a full court press on, the inner city, and say, hey, instead of football and basketball, come play soccer and you could be a millionaire. Because you got to understand, these soccer contracts overseas are bigger than NFL and NBA contracts and baseball contracts. They're huge if you're a soccer star. If you're playing for Man United and Real Madrid and all these other teams. Hey, what's up, Chief? What's going on, fam? Hey, Chima. Thank you for joining me this Friday evening or afternoon. Yeah, but they're going to have to find out a way to convince or go into these inner cities and convince these kids to put down the soccer ball and the basketball. I'm sorry, put down the football and the basketball and kick a soccer ball. They're going to have to figure out a way. And the only way they can do that, number one, you have the MLS. Now, the MLS is catching on. I'll say that. Because I know here in Atlanta, they go crazy over this MLS, this Major League Soccer. They go crazy over it. But what's going to have to happen, the MLS, if USA Soccer wants people to take them serious, And if they want to be competitive here in the future, they're going to have to figure out a way to partner with the MLS, which they probably already are, but they're going to start breaking bread in the MLS. I'm talking about basketball money and NFL type contracts. And then go to the hood and say, look, this MLS player is making $25 million a year. Because I think the largest contract might have been, I remember when the LA Galaxy first came on, David Beckham got a pretty big contract. Let me look at this real quick. MLS contracts. Who has the largest one? Here are the 2017 salaries for MLS players. Okay, for former Real Madrid legend Orlando City, I guess SC. I don't know what position. SC midfielder Kaká. I think Kaká is I think he's from Mexico. Once again, topped the list for highest paid players with 7.17 million. That's not going to cut it. That's not going to cut it. Not going to cut it at all. If you want to penetrate, okay, the inner city and get these kids to quit football and basketball and kick a soccer ball, these contracts have to be up in the 30 millions for them to even take you serious. Because until then, I'm going to tell you what the issue with soccer is right now and why USA sucks. Soccer is known or associated as being a sport for kids who parents do not want them to break a toenail or a fingernail playing football. That's what it is. The stereotype was, and hopefully I'm not offending any people, the stereotype was the soft kids that were too scared to put on the pads play soccer in high school. That's what it was. And I even think, and correct me if I'm wrong, in college, the majority, I don't even think, like in the SEC, I think men's soccer is a club sport. A lot of these schools, even in college, is not invested in. So in order to, make the Team USA competitive, you got to invest it in the high school level, a college level. Because again, college, I know, University of Georgia, I know the women had a soccer program, but I think the men's in the SEC is a club sport. I think the Pac-12 might, they might have, it's kind of like lacrosse. Like I think lacrosse in the SEC might be a club sport, but lacrosse, like in the ACC, is a regular. Let me look that up real quick before I put my foot in my mouth. But yeah, Howard Cooper, appreciate it, fam. Yeah, everybody, all the moms that don't want their kids to get hurt playing football, put them in soccer, and they don't take it serious. It's just for something for them to do. That's the issue. That's the issue right there. That's the issue. You got to figure out a way, Team USA, to get into the inner city and convince these kids. It's gonna. This is like a 15-year project, unfortunately, because right now it's a wrap for USA Soccer. You missed the World Cup. You didn't qualify for the World Cup, which gets me into another subject matter. What was the Secretary of State's name? Hold on, let me get her name real quick. Secretary of State under Obama. Secretary of State under Obama. Got her name. No, not Secretary of State. Eric, who took Eric Holder's position? People who are watching this. When Eric Holder left, Eric Holder replacement. Who was her name? Loretta Lynch. Loretta Lynch. All right, so Loretta Lynch, instead of convicting killer cops, she went after FIFA, after soccer, after corruption in soccer, a sport that no one cares about, really, for the most part. a sport that the United States cannot compete on an international level. And that was her crowning achievement. Taking down corruption in FIFA, but not corruption in police forces. All right. In a sport that when the USA showed up on an international level, they didn't show up for the most part. But that's another video. I'm going to do a video on that later. But yeah, but that's the issue. I mean, you got to convince these kids, drop the football, drop the basketball, kick a soccer ball. Until then, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Because soccer is a poverty sport. I mean, that's what it is. It's a poverty sport. You know, they're gonna have to. I mean, they're gonna have to. They gotta go. They're gonna have to go into the inner city and say, hey, you know, no more hoop dreams, just soccer dreams. Until that, they're just gonna be terrible. I mean, that's just the reality of it. Soccer is a skilled sport. It is. Football and basketball is as well. I mean, just imagine. I mean, let's see. I mean, Richard Sherman, you know, Reggie Bush. You know, imagine your wide receiver for the Cowboys, Des White, I think his name is Des Bryant. Des Bryant, I think his name is. Just imagine them, you know, growing up playing soccer all their lives. Just imagine where we would be, America, if you know, if we had just that system in place, like we do with basketball and football in the inner city, just developing soccer players. Just imagine we had that for soccer in the city. We'll win a World Cup. We'll win a World Cup every year, but we don't have it. And Team USA, they're not putting in the resources. And if you look at MLS, just from what I was reading, all the top players from MLS come from internet or from overseas. Because Kaka, whatever his name is, I think he's from Mexico. Dos Santos is from Mexico. Kaka is either from Mexico or Brazil. I know a little bit about soccer, a little bit. But yeah, I mean, dude, until what's up, love for nothing. Okay, you got Odell Beckham, but I mean, but he took football more serious. Again, they're gonna have to. What's gonna have to happen? I mean, who's the last known great U.S. soccer player? I mean, what's his name? Freddie Adu. He was a bust, from my understanding. And then you had the other guy. What's his name? In fact, he didn't make the last USA World Cup team, but he was best USA soccer player. Was it Landon? Landon Donovan. That's his name. Landon Donovan. You had him. You got Josie Altidore. Was Josie Altidore? Is he on this World Cup? Was he on this? Oh, he was on this. So Josie Altidore, who's probably the best U.S. player right now, as far as soccer goes, was on this USA team that lost to Trinidad and Tobago and didn't make the World Cup. He was on there. In fact, he said on here, "Thank you all so much. Sorry for letting you guys down." Yeah, I mean, soccer is a wrap. Hey, Nancy. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. But Ado, okay, young guy Adu. Oh no, Freddie Adu. He's done. He's old now. Freddie Adu. Here he goes right here. Freddie Adu. Yeah, man. He's from Ghana now. Oh no, he's from Ghana. He's from Ghana, but he was supposed to be the next big thing, and he was a bust, unfortunately. You know, and he was a bust. Like he's supposed to be like the next Pele, and he just didn't pan out. Landon Donovan is old. Josie Altidore, he couldn't lead his team. So yeah, I mean and thank you so much, Nancy. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, so it's a wrap for USA Soccer for the most part, unless they're gonna have to break bread. I mean, invest in their players. I mean, you know, that $7 million contract in in a day and time and age of when NBA players are getting max deals of like almost $30 million a year. NFL players are getting guaranteed contracts and, you know, and the amount of money they're making with endorsements and everything else. USA Soccer's got to break more bread. And then go into the inner city and say, look at this paper these players are getting. Drop this football, okay, and kick this soccer ball. Also, too, what this soccer needs to do is leverage the CTE, the concussion, you know, this concussion syndrome that these NFL players are getting. You know, they need to leverage, hey, you'll be healthier, you'll make more money, come play soccer. And they're not leveraging that. Linnell Gant, what's up, fam? And they're not leveraging that. They're doing a terrible job. RB leveraging that like crazy. Exactly. Drop this American football and pick up this football. Exactly. Exactly. But it's, you know, that's just my food for thought. But I would say this MLS is picking up though. I would say that. But for the UA, after Loretta Lynch went after FIFA because America was butthurt that we didn't get the I think it's like the 2022 World Cup. I think that's in Qatar or something like that. Hold on, 2018 World Cup. I think the 2018 World Cup is it in Russia? Yeah, it's in Russia. And 2022 is in Qatar, I believe. Yeah, it's in Qatar. So, you know, they were so butthurt, you know, that they didn't get the bid for 2022 World Cup. That they, you know, indicted some FIFA heads. It was just a waste of time. But you can't indict cricket cops. You know, I mean, you can't convict cricket cops. So, yeah. So, I mean, it's a shame. I mean, you got to just put two and two together. Like you waste all this energy and resources in going after FIFA because you didn't get the World Cup. But then our soccer team doesn't even qualify for the 2018 World Cup. What a waste of time. Yeah, so let's see here. Chima, I appreciate it. Yeah, soccer is skill, but trust me, we got the talent here in America, but you have to start now. Like, you need to go get after these 4 and 5-year-olds and tell them, no, 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 no. No football, American football. You're playing football. Football. You're going to play football. Not American football, but football. That's what you're going to play. You know, and like I said, it's a more healthier sport, but they're going to have to break bread. MLS is going to have to break bread. But MLS is growing, though. It's growing. So soccer is going to catch on, but, you know, they're going to have a major push to convince these kids to get on the football, to play football. So with that being said, I'm rooting for the Ghana Blackstars. That's going to be my team in the World Cup. Now, I can't name one player. I know the Boateng, the twins. One of them play for Germany, and I don't know the one that's still playing for Ghana. So don't judge me. But I know one of the Boatengs. French Boateng. There he goes. 30. Okay, he's in West Berlin. Okay, Jerome Boateng is the one that plays for the Berlin team. Okay. And then Prince plays for the Ghanaian team. So yeah, so I would definitely be rooting. Okay, you got Asamoah Gyan. I remember him, Gyan. Asamoah Gyan. See, these guys are old though, because I know with this soccer stuff, once you get in your 30s, like you consider old. You know. So you got him. I mean, Ghana has a good soccer team. Very good soccer team. You got Kwadwo of Samoa. Yeah, I mean they got some players. Ghana has a good team, but you know how African soccer teams are, man. Hella corrupt. Uh, oh, what's the question? My bad. Love for nothing. What's the question? Where is it? Hey, Donis, I live in Birmingham, but I am in HL all the time. What's a good place I can get African food? My wife wants to try it. So one of my favorite spots now, and I was very critical on it at first, is a spot called Ike's in Norcross off the Indian Trail. Only thing I like there, they got chofi. Chofi is fried turkey tail, which is might as well be turkey butt. But what's oxtail? I'm guessing oxtail is ox butt too. But the shit is good as fuck. It's banned in Ghana because, from my understanding, it's not healthy. But just eat the shit once a week. It's delicious. I get that, and their dibi. Dibi is more of a Senegalese dish. It's grilled lamb, and then it comes like with this kind of like this onion sauce. Their dibi is delicious at Ike's. The issue with the dibi at a lot of these Senegalese and Gambian spots is they give you all this damn fat. Like in Ike's is all meat. These other places, they charge the same price as Ike's, but the shit is fatty as hell. Like it's just nothing but fat. But there's another spot called Bamba. Okay, Senegalese, good. Their dibi's good too. It's not as much fat. I mean, it's not fat at all. Like he gives you meat. But the portions at Bamba for the dibi are smaller than AR. I'm sorry, than Ike's. Ike's, they give you big portions, is nothing but just grilled lamb. It's delicious. Then you have a spot called AR Lounge. Go to the one in Marietta. Okay, the portions are bigger. The dibi, a lot of fat in it. There's some meat, but there's a lot of fat. But the portions are bigger, and their couscous is so good. They have really good couscous. And there's another spot I go to called Mandy Cafe. That's like my lunch spot. You know, during the week for lunch, I go there because I get like an $8 plate of like cassava, maafa, which is peanut butter stew. You know, also they got the Jebu Gin. Their Jebu Gin is really good. I haven't had the Jebu Gin at AR Lounge yet, but the Jebu Gin at Mandy Cafe is the best I've had. Chebu Gin at Bomba's okay, but I like the Chebu Gin at Mandy Cafe. Mandy Cafe is off of Gabi Road in Old National. Bomba's off of Camacho Road. In the AR restaurant, there's two. There's one in Riverdale and one in Marietta. Go to the one in Marietta because the portions are bigger, real big. So yeah, those are a couple spots. But usually on Saturdays, you can find me at Ike's because I love that chofi. Oh, so good. So good. I had lost my train of thought. Let's see here. Bob is good Senegal restaurant in Madrid. Okay, Madrid, Spain. Any of you guys in Portugal? Anybody in Portugal? I'll be in Portugal with my layover here in about 3 weeks heading to Senegal. So yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, so Ghana Blackstars. So I would personally be cheering for the Ghana Blackstars. I'm gonna give me a Black Star shirt, jersey. I would be cheering it up for the Ghana Blackstars. Hope they make it. I know they beat Zambia the other day. I know they crushed Zambia the other day. So looking forward to cheering for the Blackstars. Let's see what else. Kilimanjaro. You know, a lot of people have been asking, Dynas, why have you really not done any tours? Reason why is because, let me turn this fan on. It's hot as hell here. Hold on, give me a second. Okay, let's get hot. Shit. All right, reason why. Yeah, Ghana beat USA 4 years ago. They did. This is when they beat them. This is the World Cup back in. World Cups every 4 years, right? Every 4 years. So that was 18, 14, 2010, I believe, is when they beat the USA. So yeah. So Ghana Blackstars. That's what I'm cheering for. But Kilimanjaro. So December 2018, you know, at least get 4 of you guys. If you guys want to climb Kilimanjaro with me, I'm down to do it again. Last time I did it, I made it to hold on, I'll tell you right now where I made it. Give me 1 second. Got sick as hell. With the altitude, I got altitude, the altitude sickness. I went up too fast. You need at least 4 days. I try to do it in 3. Here we go. Last time I made it to Gilman's Point. And then you have what is called Uhuru Peak. Yeah, Tanzania. So this time we're going to Uhuru. And that's where this originated as far as search for Uhuru. It started, I was going to document me reclimbing the mountain again, this to Uhuru's Peak. And then it just kind of spent off from that, documenting that, to knowing where I originated from, then to now really building a bridge between the diaspora and Africa. Really building that bridge again, and being the point man, the middleman, or one of the middlemen. You know what I mean? There's many people doing this, but I really like to be engaged with the Africans actually on the continent. Because I think there's a lot of conversations that we have in regard to Africa. And what I notice, I rarely see the diaspora including those on the continent, which you really can't do because they're on the continent. So yeah. But Love for Nothing 00, I go to Senegal in 3 weeks. I'll leave November 3rd. So I'm gonna be documenting a lot. Depending on where I'm staying, the Wi-Fi might not be that fast. For as far as me uploading videos, I might probably go dark. I'll probably go dark for about the time I'm there. So I'm there from like November 3rd to I think I come back maybe the 11th, or I'll come back the 12th maybe. So when I get back to the 13th, I'm gonna upload everything. But I'm gonna shoot a ton of content. But if you're not following me on Instagram, you need to do so, because I would definitely be posting everything on Instagram. Definitely. So make sure you're following me on Instagram. Search for Uhuru. Make sure you're on that. All my social media, but definitely Instagram. So the plan is we'll fly into, I know British Airways, they fly directly into Kilimanjaro Airport. Kilimanjaro Airport is like maybe 30 minutes from the actual mountain. So we'll fly into Kilimanjaro Airport from the US. I think we have a layover in London at Heathrow. And from Heathrow, we go to Kilimanjaro. Go up the mountain, stay 4 days. It's gonna take about 4 days to climb it, to come back down. Then you guys are on your own. Reason why I really don't do the group tours is because I'm so sporadic that I would not stick to itinerary. But at least with Kilimanjaro, we're gonna have to stick to itinerary because we got to climb a mountain. So IG is search for Uhuru. My tag name on here, search for Uhuru. Yeah. Yeah, so search for Uhuru is the tag name. And I know somebody said that they're building a lot of soccer fields in the suburbs. That's the wrong part of town. Again, soccer is a poverty sport. Them soccer fields need to be built in the inner city. Period. Or you can forget it. You know, soccer, because you got to understand, man, that soccer internationally, those cats are physical as hell. They're pretty physical. Here in America, again, soccer is a sport, a stereotype. The parents don't want their kids to, you know, get a bruise, so they put them in soccer for the most part. That's always been the stereotype when it comes to soccer here in America. The kids who are scared to play football play soccer. Because like I said, overseas, those cats be physical as hell. Not football physical, but they're definitely more physical over there than what I see over here. Charles, I feel you. I mean, you're right, but all I'm saying is, if USA wants to become you know, Charles says we have too many blacks already playing sports. I'm not interested in the States becoming a football powerhouse. Dude, I agree. But again, if USA wants to become a powerhouse in soccer, they're going to have to go to the inner city and recruit, build soccer fields and invest. Let's put the shit in the suburbs. Not gonna work. It's just not. Back in high school, I was one of those guys who fantasized about going to Asia. Nowadays, I want to look more into Africa. Watching your videos made me want to travel around Africa even more. Chima, where are you from? That has to be an African name, Chima Madu. That has to be an African name. And I appreciate the donations too. But yeah, I mean, building a nice state-of-the-art soccer field in the suburbs is not going to help the situation. You need to put that shit in the middle of the hood. Okay? Because like somebody said in here, in Brazil, they're playing soccer on the concrete. In fact, when I go to Senegal, ain't no state-of-the-art soccer fields. They playing on the street or on a field area that's pretty much just dirt. And they playing barefooted, no soccer cleats, you know, sandals. They just out there playing. They're talented as hell. Here, you know, parents want to put them in pretty much football pads to play soccer. So yeah. Chima, you're Igbo? Okay. Well, they're doing pretty good in Brazil. I mean, from what I see. Is Brazil not recruiting in the inner city? I mean, they're still doing all right. I mean, shit, let's look at the Brazilian national team real quick. Let's see how many black faces we see on the Brazilian national team. Let's see here. Team Brazil. Yeah, I don't, yeah. Okay. I see one guy that's definitely of African descent on Team Brazil. No question. Got an afro and everything. Yeah, definitely one. That might be that might be the just the starters. Let me see. Let me see if I can see a roster. Let's see if I can see a roster of the Brazilian national team. Like I said, I definitely saw one. No question, African descent. Okay, I see two. So we got two. Okay, where can I see the Brazilian national football team? National team roster. I mean, where can I see the actual roster at? Okay, here we go. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. They have some. They got some. Yeah. So I mean, they got about 5, 6 people on here. So yeah. you know, I think Black America should teach Africans basketball. I guess. Hey, Alfie, how you doing? Fat Chick TV. Alfie's in the house, you guys. Alfie, you coming to Benin in January? Black Americans, please teach Africans basketball. I guess. I mean, you guys got some. There's some good African. Akeem Olajuwon, he's Nigerian, I believe. Y'all have some good players. But yeah, so Kilimanjaro, I'm rooting for the Blackstars, and why USA Soccer sucks, and why they won't be getting any good anytime soon, unless they listen to Dynasty Mir. They gotta listen to Dynasty. I'm telling you what they need to do, starting right now. You need to go to inner city, build some of these soccer fields, stadiums, or whatever. Start throwing money at the MLS even more. You know, $5-7 million a year, the highest paid player. That's not going to cut it. And then there you go. After you got to fly Ethiopian Airlines out of Newark, New Jersey. Out of Newark, New Jersey. Hold on, I'll tell you when I'm leaving right now. Give me 1 second. Let me look this up. So I head to Lome, Togo, then to Ouidah, Benin for the Voodoo Festival. I leave. I'm gonna tell you right now, Afi. Give me a second. Let me look it up. Huh? Where's this thing at? Hold on, Lome. Here we go. I leave from Newark, New Jersey on January 5th. And I leave at I guess this says 21:15, so that will be what's that, like 9:15, I guess. Yeah, I leave at like 9:15. Hold on. Let me look at one more thing. Yeah, so I'll leave January 5th. I arrive in Togo January 6th at 12 o'clock. And then from Togo back to America, I come back on the 14th. 14th of January. Yeah, 14th of January. So I'm there like 9 days, eight days. So yeah, hopefully that helps. Can you climb Kilimanjaro solo? No, you would definitely need a guy. Yeah, exactly, John. If Black Americans play soccer, more Americans, no one will ever win again. Exactly. If they came to the inner city, no one, Brazil, all these European teams, nobody will win. America will dominate like the dream team as far as basketball and the Olympics. So yeah. Guys, any questions? Anything you guys want to chop it up about before I get out of here? Anybody? Born in Austin, live in Baltimore. Okay, Austin's a cool little city. I've been there. I've been to Austin, Shima, University of Texas. I like Igbo people. We look alike. Okay. All right, Red Fox. All right, you guys. If there's no more questions, Haitian Voodoo WhatsApp discussion group. Okay. You are an example, bro. Thank you, Nancy. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I love you. All right, fam. I'm gonna go ahead and close it out. I might come on later on tonight. Not sure. But I will definitely be on Sunday. I might hop on early tomorrow morning. I doubt it because it's homecoming for my alma mater, University of Georgia. So I don't know if I'll be on. So people, please like, share the videos. Make sure you go to dynastymirror.com. Make sure you go to searchforhuru.com. And make sure you go to amazon.com, search your name, Dynasty Mirror. Please support and buy my books. Also, go to Search for Uhuru on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and Facebook. Please do all that for me. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, fam. Thank you so much for coming on. Nancy, I will make plenty of videos. And Nancy, since you are like the #1 contributor as far as Super Chat, if there's anything special you would like for me to do in Senegal as far as videotaping something or documenting something, hit me up on Instagram, send me a message or email me, and I will do it because you have definitely contributed a lot, and I really appreciate it. In fact, Nancy, I'm gonna send you a gift. Send me your address, and I'm gonna send you a gift. Okay? All right, cool. All right, people. Till next time. Dynasty Mirror, the Kafetan Don. Peace.